Hello, this is Andy Lamar with Pepperl+Fuchs, and today I'm joined by Lou Zabo, who's the Business Development Manager for our HMI product line. Lou, we have a lot going on this year with the launch of several products as we continue to grow this part of the business. So first, could you tell everyone which products we've recently added to our expanding portfolio?
Well, Andy, we're enhancing the product line across the board with larger displays, 22-inch, 16 by 10 widescreen formats. The size will continue to increase in the coming years, and we've built some very large units for hazardous classified areas. Currently, the Slimline, Edge, our GMP and aseptic platforms support this larger format in addition to the standard 19-inch and 15-inch models.
So I'm looking at the aseptic operator interface terminal, and it looks very impressive. So could you tell me some of the features and benefits of this aseptic OIT, along with some other things that this unit has that our others don't?
One of the benefits of not having to remove any of the components during the installation phase is that the installation time is cut down to about 30 minutes. Once the hole is cut, essentially you slide the unit in, you tighten up the latches, connect the fittings, and you're ready to go at that point in time. Most of the other systems require you to drill 28 to 30 holes around the opening, take out all the electronic components, put the shielding on the back, tighten up all the bolts, then remount everything and make sure you rewire everything correctly. So this is a tremendous advantage to customers, so they're spending 30 minutes to an hour on installation versus 6 to 8 hours with other people's units. And what that means is in larger installations where it's 20 or more, the HMI installation is taken off of the critical path on the project, which then allows you to bring the project time in, again, allowing you to have better ROI and more efficiency. Additionally, because the unit is easy to open because there's no RTV involved, if we use third-party thin clients or KVMs inside, if a customer specifies that and say that the thin client itself needs to be reset because it's messed up for some reason, then it's easy to open the door, reset the unit, and then seal the door back up and be up in production, as opposed to scraping out all the RTV and basically resetting the unit, closing the door, and then setting the RTV, and then waiting 24 hours for the RTV to cure. So you can see there's a lot of downtime involved with those other types of systems.
So what are some of the visualization trends taking place in life sciences?
Well, from a hardware supplier trend, we're seeing the MES expansion into a client-server-based virtualization architecture begin to transform over into the control side. So the distributed control systems now are adopting this technology, and therefore the customers are requesting it. So in the past, where you may have had a thin client-server architecture for the MES system out into the plant area, now what you're seeing is that the KVM extenders are being replaced by a similar client-server architecture supplied by the DCS company. So what does this mean to a customer? Well, one of the main drivers for going into this virtualized architecture is the reduced cost of hardware, and also the desire to extend the refresh cycle. Instead of every 5 years, you can extend it beyond 5 years, 8 to 10 years. So if I'm looking at a desktop $1,000 system versus a $2,000 desktop system, so I've cut the cost in half. But if I'm looking at a unit that out on the plant floor now is not a $1,000 system, but is more on the order of anywhere from $6,000 to $20,000, when I'm looking at the complete mounting system, whether it's on a pole with an arm on it or mounted in a wall, it could be in a hazardous area, a classified area, that sort of thing, then that unit becomes more of a $6,000 to $20,000 unit. In those cases, if I don't have to touch the unit, so I don't have to worry about the KVM failing, or if I don't have to worry about the PC architecture, so I'm going with the client-server architecture, then I don't have to get inside those units. In fact, in our case, we've even brought reset switches out so that the thin client can be reset externally, so you never have to get inside to touch the inside of the units. In those cases, that provides even greater savings for customers in the life sciences, because there's no real centralized control room with the life sciences markets. Typically in the biotech area, they're growing these cultures in Class 100 clean rooms, and therefore these units are embedded in there, and they're typically expensive units. So those are things that you don't want to have to refresh every 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Next, I want to talk about the fact that we're opening up a brand new facility down in Houston, our Solution Engineering Center. So can you talk about what benefits this new facility brings to our customers in Houston, as well as around North America?
Great question, Andy. The SEC in Houston is an addition to our facility in Twinsburg and is part of a string of facilities that we have around the world that essentially take our standard products, combine them with customers' desire to enhance certain features, and provide them with a certified unit. So that's either North American approvals. If a customer needs ATEX approvals, we can provide ATEX or IEC-EX approvals on it. The nice thing, for instance, we have customers that want to put a printer in hazardous locations. Well, we have the capability of putting together systems where a printer can be embedded in a purged enclosure and then put into a hazardous area. We also have the ability to make mobile carts that have the HMI attached to it, and therefore they can be wheeled from room to room with wireless interfaces. We also have the ability to go to large 32-inch all the way up to 60-inch displays, package these up. In many cases, the life sciences people on the MES side like to see the production held in real time, essentially in the corridors between these different work areas. So this allows them to take a look at that in real time and take action on any bottlenecks or reroute work orders, that sort of thing. So it's all part of enhancing the workflow process for customers. Again, we have a facility in Houston, and then we also have a facility in Twinsburg for the Americas marketplace.
So what else can we expect in the near future from our HMI product line that you are most excited about?
Andy, that's a great question. I don't know where to begin. I think the first thing is the large screen touch screens that you'll see coming out from us, larger than 22-inch, migrating to the 1080 platforms, typically 16 by 9. We'll also have the resistive touchpad in the keyboard area. Another area that we're enhancing is offering a variety of different thin clients. Some people have the Wise, Dell thin clients that they require, or they have HP thin clients or other third-party thin clients. We have the ability to integrate that in, so those will become more standard within our product line. So finally, we have the XT coming out in about 2 weeks. The VisionNet XT is a brand new product, brand new platform for us, designed for outdoor use, rugged outdoor use, in either super bright, high temperature areas or extremely cold areas. Temperature ranges from -40 to 142 Fahrenheit. So you can see it has a very broad temperature range. It has an i7 quad-core processor, 64-bit Windows operating system, and we think it will revolutionize.
Thank you.